Okay, guys, looks like we have launched and we are live. Those of you on Facebook, hopefully you can all see me, and we will go live here. So it looks like we are streaming live, but I want to make sure that you're all seeing me. So let's see if we're up and running. All right, so let's see how we're doing. Everybody, welcome. We are running a launch right now, so welcome to Facebook Live. I'm just going to log in real quick so everybody can say hi on Instagram. And we are live. We are actually streaming live on 3 platforms, which is kind of cool. I got this nifty new program, and so we're going to play with it. It takes a while for me to get started, but today I'm going to sit back and just we're going to do a little mini half-hour live and see who wants to join us. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to say hi and log in, but thank you everybody for jumping in. I am currently streaming on, let me see if we can get myself in here. All right. All right, we are streaming live on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube all at once, which is kind of cool, right? So no YouTube. Okay, so apparently YouTube is not wanting to participate right now, but that's okay. We will reset that. So anyway, I just want to say hi to everybody. Let's see where we're at. Okay. All right. So anyway, welcome everybody who is on the call. I wanted just to check in and see how you guys are doing and do a little mini catch up and a little mini, who's live with me on Facebook and Instagram and all these fun channels. What I like to do is, so hi to everybody. Hi, Mark. It's good to see you. So it's good to see everybody logging in and checking in and jumping onto the live calls. So what's happening here is just a mini update for everybody. So on Monday, I think I did Monday. I'm losing my dates here. So Monday I did a live Truth Tribe call, which we do every Monday. So any of you who haven't been on the Truth Tribe calls, log in, say hi. I'm going to try and start running it on all the avenues right now on the social media channels, only because I'm just watching people struggling right now, and I can bring up planets and I can bring up energy and I can bring up source and all that. But I think what's happening is it's trying to help people figure out where to redirect and where to look and where to keep their minds straight and what they're focusing on. And at the end of the day, that's really the bigger challenge with everybody else is what do we do right now? And so my challenge with everybody was today is like, where do I start? How do I open up to all of you and help you see something different? So the answer is, when we start looking at when it's messy outside, we have to look at where we're messy on the inside. And that's typically not what people want to do. They don't want to look inside. They want to go outside. And we've talked about this on several Truth Tribe calls, right? And so what I brought up on Monday when we were talking was that I ended the call with, first we talked about blame and we talked about pain, right? And all the things that are coming up right now. When we're in pain, we want to blame someone else. And I get it. We all want to do it, or we all do it, or we have done it. But at the end of the call on the Truth Tribe, I talked about the Truth Talk Challenge. And that truth right now is being kind of forced onto everybody is, what is your truth? What is the truth? Everybody wants to know what the truth is. And the answer is when it's messy out there, it has nothing to do with you. That is not for you to worry about. What you have to worry about is your messy truth on the inside. All right. And so I've been watching and trying to help people see that there's a perspective that if you can take just one of my challenges, that might help, right? And at the end of that call, I offered everybody the Truth Talk Challenge, 15 days, right? And so what was the Truth Talk? I thought, well, why don't we share with everybody what my Truth Talk is, which one of the big things I say to myself in the mirror every day, right, is I am here to be a oneness warrior. What does oneness warrior mean? Being one with spirit, being one with source, being one with energy. You are all a speck of dust, like tiny ants in this huge universe, right? And we're on this planet and we make so much out of all that messiness out there. And we forget that source energy, divine energy, higher power, God, whatever you want to call it, has an impact here. This isn't an accident. Yet we put so much power into the messiness out there and we're forgetting the messiness in here. And so I thought, how do I teach people how to do truth talk, or, what is it? And so the question is being a oneness warrior. Every day I look in the mirror and I have a truth talk. Are you being a oneness warrior? Are you one with spirit? Are you one with who you are? Are you one with what's happening in here? So it externally sends it out to the universe, to the people, to the world. And so the question is always like, what is my reality? Because reality seems to be a hard thing for people lately. And I find that fascinating. Why is reality hard? Because if you want to focus on what's inside, right, your messiness inside, we have to start focusing on it from the perspective of, if it's messy outside, you've got to accept the reality first. Right? So whatever's going on out there, you got to accept the reality that it's going on, right? And then stop correcting it out there, because you can't. You got to correct the messiness inside. And so once we start doing that, well, the reality is, oh my gosh, this is what needs to happen. Oh my gosh, my money is a mess. Oh my God, my finances are a mess. Oh my God, my health is a mess. Oh my gosh, I have to go and start taking care of new paperwork or new job or new whatever. That's your reality. All that out there means nothing to you. And so the truth is are you talking truthfully to yourself about your reality, or are you talking about someone else's reality that has nothing to do with you? And so when I have my own truth talk and saying, are you a oneness warrior? Am I allowing my warrior or my weaknesses to win? And that's always a big question for me that I'm always trying to make sure I address with everybody is, am I really standing in my warrior mode and saying, no, this is what will keep me together. This is what my reality is right now. You may all be, in fear of getting sick. You're not sick. Your reality is you're healthy. That's your oneness. Be one with being right now. That's your reality. But we're so afraid of out there that we're missing what we're taking care of in here. All right. And so those of you popping on right now, I want you to start thinking about, are you standing in your warrior mode of reality, of your reality right now and where you are? And are you taking responsibility for your reality, or are you standing in your weakness? Now, when we focus on our weaknesses, we're resisting what reality is, right? We're resisting the current reality. And when we resist that current reality, what happens? We go weak, because resistance, what you resist, persists. So you're going to keep getting more of it and more of it, more of it, and going, oh, great, here it is again. And so I think it's something really important for us to ask is, a lot of people with my truth talk, I've been asking, what is my truth? And people want to know, what is your truth, Dawn? Because I've been teaching neutrality, not polarity, not extremes. Hi, everyone, again, hopping on. I'm waving back. We're not going polarized anymore, guys. And the universe, source, God, divine, bigger power energy is trying to teach you all that there is no polarity anymore. There is no right and wrong. There is no they're good, they're bad. It's just where they are in their vibrational space, in their polarized state, right or wrong. That's where they are. That's their reality. That's their oneness. They're one with that energy. So my question is what are you one with? The universe and source, and realizing that you're making way too much out of that, all that out there, and not growing within, right? Not picking what's right and wrong. Separating from oneness and spirit is what pushes you into polarity. I don't want to be polarized. I don't care to be polarized. And I refuse to go polarized, which is what a lot of people are asking me to do. Pick it, Dawn. Pick it, Dawn. Tell me what's right. Tell me what's wrong. There is no right and wrong. It's just your reality. And if your reality is struggling with something, I don't know what it is, and it's going to be different for all of you. I brought this up repeatedly. Is it different for all of you? Yes, it absolutely is. And what one person's struggling with, the other person is not. And y'all are assuming it's the same for everybody. And so I brought this up. Truth talk. You all are, I love it. Thank you, Raj. I don't know your full name because I can only see it, but I see you on Instagram, and I am with my reality. Thank you for someone stepping up and admitting they are living in their current reality. Your truth is your reality. Some people are like, well, what if I get sick? That's the big thing going on right now, right? Well, what if you do get sick? That's your reality. Focus on it. No one's afraid when they get a cold. What about allergies? What if my allergies flare up, Dawn? That's what your reality is. Go take the allergy medicine, or go change your energy, or go change your health. What if I lose my money, Dawn? That's your reality. What if I am fighting within my marriage all the time, Dawn? Oh, that's your reality, Lynn. Let's fix that messiness. How did you get messy? How did the inside draw you there? So if you trust spirit right now, all of you, if you're all in a trusting mode and you're trusting spirit, which is higher being, higher source, you know, where you're at in your reality, that's where I want you all to start going, okay, what is it that I need to do to start getting to a higher compassionate state? Source energy is compassion, right? Source energy is saying, look, I see all of you where you're at. I see and respect all of you where you're at. I have compassion and I believe in you. And you have to be careful not to get so empathetic, having empathy, that you take on other people's pain. I feel bad because people are saying, God, I feel so bad for people. Don't feel bad for them. Tell them, no, I believe in you. I know you will override this. I know you can overcome this. I know you are incredibly amazing because Source made you that way. That is stepping into oneness. That is warrior oneness. And I'm trying to teach everybody right now, when we're saying, what do we do, Dawn? Work on the messiness in here so you can be in your warrior state, in your oneness state. Having compassion for others is sending love. And so I go up on the grid. All of you know, if you've done grid work, or if you've done to the universe and you're down looking down on the planet, it's something for you to look at and say, oh, okay, if I was looking down there, yeah, you'd be like a speck of dust, like an ant, right? And if you were a speck of dust and an ant, what would happen? Just a second, guys. I'm trying to make sure I am following all of you with in the right place here. So let's see, make sure I'm on here. All right, we are. Okay, cool. Jumping in, I am. That's me. Okay. I never get sick. Natural awareness. I know, Mark. I'm so happy about that. Hi, Don. Hi, everybody who's popping in, by the way. Blessings to all of you. I don't get sick a lot either. I do have other health stuff that kind of flares me up, but if you don't get sick a lot, it's because there's a vibration in you that's focused on health, right? And so health isn't your thing. Now, some people that don't get sick are bringing up, again, this oneness warrior. If we don't get sick, then we might have relationship challenges, or we might have money, or again, I teach oneness, that we should have the ability to be able to have everything in our life. That is source energy. That is spirit energy. And what's happening is, if you watch people, and what's struggling is we are body, mind, and spirit. And guess what's lacking right now is spirit, having faith that this is all supposed to happen. This is all happening for a reason. And instead of focusing out externally, we have to focus internally. And when I go up on the grid, I send love down to all of you. I literally imagine blessings of hearts, pink, beautiful hearts, wrapping itself around you like wings. Each and every one of you that are in my vibrational space. And I send love from the grid. That's compassion. That's you looking outside of yourself and going, I don't have to be part of it, but I can respect it and send blessings and say, I believe in you. That is having truth and oneness warrior, going, I'm going to warrior myself, but I'm not going to fall in tune with all of that. I'm going to break out of this, right? And I'm going to encourage all of you to kind of start stepping into doing the same thing. Because people are left and right trying to say this side is right, that side is right. There are no sides. There are no sides. It's just one side isn't your side, which means if you can get to the middle, it's easier for them to get to you in the middle than it is for them to come all the way over to you, because they won't. And there is no right or wrong when you get into source energy, when you get into oneness, and when you get into compassion. But what the weak spot is we want to go outside of ourselves and fix everybody and tell them how they're wrong. Are you a truth warrior? Do you want to stand in truth of what your truth is and start helping people? And so when people want me to go polarized on this stuff, I will not do it. I will stand in my truth, which is spirit. And source energy says it's all good until you make a choice to do something different. That is your now, and that is reality. So one of the challenges is when we're not in our reality, we are in someone else's reality. And when you're in someone else's reality, guess what? You aren't going to like it. I don't even care if it's like a happy birthday party and you're in a crappy reality, angry and upset with life right now. The happy birthday reality won't be fun for you. So it's time to step up and correct the messiness inside and stop worrying about the messiness outside. And whatever it is, when someone's trying to recommend to you and saying, hey guys, right? Hey guys, it's wrong over here. Don't do that. Don't do this. And you just need to go inside and go, this is my reality right now. And I'm not gonna deny there's like a few realities that popped up for me that were kind of shocking. And I was like, ooh, that's not really my reality. And I realized I just didn't have to jump into that reality with them. I didn't have to fall in suit with that. And so when it comes to the truth talk, as I mentioned at the beginning of this discussion, when it comes to the truth talk that I had brought up, you all can have access to actual how to do truth talk in the mirror. I teach clients. I'm offering Expansion 2020. So if you go onto my website, ideserveitnow.com, and go to Expansion 2020, there's 2 buttons there. You can't miss it. I am offering full access through the rest of 2020 to expand. Instead of us living constricted and small and messy, I'm offering full access into my website plus a discount on my live coaching if you want to get in. 2020, that's the price. 2020. And so my point is that you get access to a toolbox that gives you truth talk. Now, what I taught everybody on the call was, how many of you can take my 15-day challenge? And the 15-day challenge is, can you be honest? Can you speak truth? Can you speak truthfully? If you don't want something and you don't want to do something, or you don't believe in something, can you be honest to step into that truth and say, no, I don't want to do that. And I tell people, if you have a hard time saying no, how about no, thank you. No, thanks. Not really my gig today, and move on. And some people have a hard time saying yes and receiving. And so can you say yes to the things you want? That's the next question, right? Can you say, yes, this is what I would desire? Well, do you want to go to this restaurant or that location, or do you want to do this? And you're like, no, it's just whatever you want. But then you end up there and you really didn't want that. You have to start saying yes to you, and yes to your needs, and yes to what's important to you. And that's not always easy for people. So I want y'all to start opening up and seeing if you can take my Truth Talk challenge. And that's for 15 days. You're going to see if you can be completely authentically truthful to everybody. Not mean, not judgmental, not criticizing. If your truth is this, be truthful for you. And when someone comes back at you, this is my reality. This is what makes me happy. And saying no thanks is that simple. I don't care where it is. I don't care if you say no thanks on social media. If you say no thanks in your family, if you say no thanks to friends, if you say no thanks to your health, whatever that thing is, it's called living authentically in your truth, which means you have to live in your reality. Guys, not everybody's sick, and we're panicking about everyone getting sick. You're not sick. And if you are, then get into bed, nurture your body. That is source energy. That's spirit that I keep talking about, saying, look, you're one of the ones. You're one of the chosen ones. Lay down and rest. That is your reality. There are realities for people who are dying of cancer right now. That's their reality. And they want to live. That's their reality. Then there's someone else who's in the hospital having a heart attack. That's their reality. Then there's someone else walking through a beautiful garden. Vegetables is what I'm imagining right now. This beautiful vegetable garden. That's their reality. And so I'm trying to get you guys to wake up and say, look, your reality is where you're at right now. And that's what's more important right now than anything else. And the only way that your reality is going to get edited and improved and expanded, Expand 2020, go onto my website. If you don't know how to do Truth Talk, there literally Truth Talk is in the toolbox. So you're welcome to go pay $50, I think it is, for the toolbox to get all the tools and learn how to do Truth Talk, or you can do 2020 and get the whole website. But my point is that it's in there. And if I'm not explaining this well enough to go stand in the mirror and stare at yourself and go, what's the truth? Well, the truth, Dawn, is that you get frustrated because people want you to go divisive and they want you to get, polarized. They want you to pick something, which is not who you are, which is why you sometimes go, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I just won't do it. So the truth is, say no. Okay. That's what I'm trying to teach you all to do, is to learn how to be divisive and are non-divisive, get neutral and say, what is your truth, and stay in that reality. Sometimes your reality is going to suck. I'm just going to be plain and simple. Most people don't like pain, which was, again, if you want to re-listen to Monday's call, free Truth Tribe call, it was on there. It's on the YouTube replay. Just go open up my YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe because you get updates every time I go live and every time all those calls are there. But the point I'm trying to make with all of you is that your reality is what you make it. And I teach this every day. Our relationships reflect our reality. Our reality reflects our relationships. So the people, the experiences, the energy that's in your life, if you don't like it, if you don't like that social media or you don't like it, change your social media. Go on a detox. Go tell yourself the truth. This stuff makes me sad, angry, pissed off, just depressed. Delete those people and go put on happy flower people. Unicorns, rainbows, I don't care what it takes right now, but you choose your reality. So if you want to choose a health reality, choose health. Go start researching everything about yourself that you don't like or you're not feeling well about. Find that health. That's what I do. If there's something I want, I go find it and I make it my reality. I don't blame anyone out there for not having the reality I want. And I'm trying to get you guys to open up so that you can get more empowered within, so you can expand your world. Because at the end of the day, body, mind, and spirit is lacking right now. We don't have faith in this universe, this bigger reality that's going on. It's shifting the entire planet to get expanded, to rise our vibration, to ascend to a higher, more kind, more loving, more empowered vibration. And I'm trying to get you guys to wake up. And every time that happens, we start having ourselves in a different mindset of, oh, this is happening, that's happening. And instead, I just want you all to start paying attention to yourself. I want you all to start paying attention to this oneness warrior. If you're going to be universe, if you're going to be source energy, you guys need to understand you're all just souls that came onto earth to practice being a better soul. Period. You took this body away, the 3D aspect of you away, your soul is just coming here to experience a lesson and a classroom. And the classroom you chose to live in is the classroom you will have as your reality. And if you don't like that class, get into a new class, the one that gives you the reality you like. And so when something shows up for you, it is not here to hurt you. It is not here to scare you. And if people are scaring you, if the media is scaring you or the external is scaring you, here's a tip. Turn it off. Put it on to people who, like me, all I want is for you all to see the grand scale of things, the reality of things, that messiness is not out there if you're in here making this beautiful and bright, like a beautiful light, as I teach you all to be a lighthouse. Okay, so guys, again, Expansion 2020 on my website. It's there for the next 6 months. You can get in if you want it for $20.20, 2020. You get access to all of it. But Truth Talk is what I'm going to leave you with, which is what I left everyone with on the call on Monday night. I'm going to send you all with my 15-day challenge. Can you speak your truth to yourself in the mirror every morning? I have it written. It's written across my mirror. It says truth talk and I deserve it. And again, in the middle there, it says Oneness Warrior. And do I raise myself to be in a warrior state or a wounded state? Which one? And I literally will get wounded or something hurts or it flares me up. And I'm like, no, 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 no. What would the warrior do? And the warrior steps up and says, this is your reality now. What makes this reality better? Done. So the truth talk is, what can you say no to that makes your reality the way you want it? And or what do you need to start saying yes to that would make you also more content and more fulfilled inside? It's a big question for a lot of people because we don't say yes to what we want. We say yes to what everybody else wants. What do you want? So Truth Talk Challenge, I'm sending it all out to you for 15 days. I'm going to log off here. It was great to see all of you. I'll be back in a few days, just checking in, making sure you all have a bright weekend, brightest blessings. If it's irritating and uncomfortable, turn it off. Work on messy in here and make it the most magical oneness warrior, truth warrior you can go to and start living your truth. Brightest blessings, everyone. Have a great day.